All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. I want you to subscribe. We got memberships for the family. All you have to do is look down in the video description and the chat. You'll see a link. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. I got a new powerful curriculum program, certificate course on Teachable Family, the 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood. I want the brothers to get over there and check it out. It's all powerful. The way things is going out here in these streets. I wish I could, goddamn it, get 100,000 people on the live stream, but it's available for your family. Check it out. Teachable. The link is in the video description. To all the family out there, kingseti.com online marketplace. I got a lot of powerful products over there. I know you're gonna like and love. I got a discount for you. Click that link, get over there, get you something nice, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. You know that's fire. This one video right here, the breakdown gonna blow your mind. So you already know what 2,500 gonna do for you, man. Gonna light up your world, family. Get over there and check it out. And said he got the popping his page on Patreon by far. I want you to get over there. 500 exclusive live streams. I got about 3 or 4 live streams tomorrow. You already know when I go live. You know it's lit. So I want you to get on over there and get that work because it's waiting on you, family. And to all those that donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link right there in the video description. In the chat, click it, donate. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. No, it's getting really ridiculous out here on this rap shit. It's getting really ridiculous. I mean, what is this shit all about? Is it about the paper? Is it about the money? What the fuck is it about? You know, niggas getting money, you understand what I'm saying? That should be the ultimate objective and goal. Get the paper, move on, invest, get more paper, see the world, enjoy your life, let your family enjoy some of the wealth, build wealth. You niggas is crashing out every other day. This is just fucking ridiculous. That, you know, we seeing these niggas and you know, like never before. Nigga mouth icy. Nigga got 5 goddamn diamond rings on every finger, gold watches, all this shit, cars and everything. And niggas don't want to live to enjoy none of the wealth. Going to jail, lifelong sentences. Motherfuckers born to be in prison, born to die before they even 25 fucking years old. 20, crashing out. So I'm looking at this. See, I don't see, but you know what? People ask me, Seti, you know, you talking about the hip hop. You see, you talking about this is the main media of our youth. If you're not trying to save your youth, you trying to go extinct. Shit, we got to make this shit make sense. See, we got these attitudes now that, it's the children's fault. And, you know, at a certain age, you got to be responsible for your actions. But see, you got a lot of motherfuckers that's coming up from a very early age in a cesspool of society where damn near 100% of the niggas they around invigorate this type of lifestyle. They don't know no goddamn other lifestyle. Unless you can pick this nigga up and throw him into a goddamn suburban community, this is the shit they grow up in. Sad to say. Sad to say. You know, it don't excuse what the fuck, you know, people do. But at the same time, we got to change their reality. When you change the reality, you change the actions of the community. We have a lot to do with that. You know, the adults, we got a lot to do with that. Because each one of these young brothers and sisters out here got a mama and daddy who should be responsible for their upbringing. Now, if they grow up and they become a menace, you got to also look to their mamas and their goddamn daddies and the adults in their family. And that ain't always their fault, because some still, you know, they try to do what they can do. But the reality is these niggas got a greater hand on their mind and their consciousness than their own parents and their grandparents and uncles and aunties. I don't know if everybody is in on the job. See, everybody got to be in on the job. Everybody got to be in on the job. It can't just be, you know, mama, you know, it can't, you know, sometimes it can't just be daddy. It got to be, they say it takes a village to raise a child. And it do. You got to have everybody. As soon as you turn the corner, you got somebody else in your ear. Turn that corner, you got somebody else. And what you doing? Well, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that. Let me get on the phone and call home and see what if your mom and daddy know and your uncle. Let me call your uncle. Yeah, let me call Big Unc and let Unc come around here and see what the hell you doing. Get your, you know, and that's what it takes. Our society, as far as being responsible for one another, that system is totally broken down. Been broken down for goddamn generations now. You see, for goddamn generations, ain't shit didn't change. And, you know, I feel, you know, coming up, even, you know, like I speak on when I was coming up in Detroit and shit way back when, it was already off the motherfucking chain. Well, it ain't changed. It ain't goddamn changed. So how did it then got worse? Because the minds is, you know, you haven't had an effective hand come in and stop this chaos. You know, it ain't enough. It's not enough people that really want to make the change. You see a lot of motherfuckers crying. You know, you see a lot of motherfuckers say they tired, but they ain't tired enough to band together as a nation, as a community. You got the bigger hand. You got the bigger hand. It's just you know, the biggest enemy to our community is the neutralized nigga. That's who the biggest enemy to our community is. The neutralized nigga. These the ones that say they tired of shit. Probably in the bigger number. You know what I'm saying? I believe that majority of our people don't involve themselves in crimes like this every goddamn day. But the majority of our people is neutralized to do anything about it. And so if you're going to let a minority in the goddamn community take over and run and terrorize, you deserve to be terrorized, nigga. You deserve to be terrorized. Most of the shit that go wrong with black people was because they neutralized to do anything about the shit, even if they got the power to do it. So I speak on shit. That's what I'm about. I speak on it because, see, the fact is when people throw away their children, oh, man, you can't help these niggas. That's why it's the way it is. That's why it's the way it is, because we got cripple-minded elders that discard their children. We can't help them. Yeah, that's why it's the way it is now, nigga. That's when you discard your children, motherfucker, you heading to extinction. That's just all it is to it. You heading to extinction. So I saw this right after we dealing with this big U situation. You know, Big U, he out there and shit, and come on, nigga. We understand everybody ain't did, and ain't nobody did nothing. That's what it is. That's what it is. Ain't nobody did nothing, this, that, and you had a chance. I can see it in your eye. You understand? I see it in the little G's eyes. I didn't did this shit before. I seen it in your eye. Your eyes told everything. You had an opportunity to turn around. You didn't do it. It caught you. It caught you. Now you looking dumb, and what's running through your mind is all the motherfucking opportunities you had to turn around. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. And time caught up with your ass. And you out here doing all this dumb shit. Punking niggas, and you know what I'm saying? And people bodies popping up, and this, that, and you killing people's children. Brothers and sisters. You doing foul shit. Had a chance to go back, but when you cross that line, ain't no coming back. You see, ain't no coming back. You didn't. If the individual you take from here can't come back, nigga, you can't come back from nothing like that. You didn't violate it on a level that you can't even redeem your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this story, and I mean, bodies is dropping. This Yella Beezy and this other brother M03, and they, over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga cap on you. Talk, the brother had a comedian, a friend. I guess he was a good friend, went to capping jokes on this nigga, and he couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Want to jump on the boy and shit, and then shoot the boy, and and he end up, something happened. Niggas caught him. What you thought was gonna happen. You put your hands on motherfucker out here. It just is what it is. That's why I say you got to steer from even engaging with a nigga. You ain't trying to, but some niggas is like that where you just had to, you just had to deal with the situation. But that's why I don't fault no niggas from running from escaping from these hoe ass niggas and getting the fuck on around, but again, we trying to save our youth. It'll make you want it, but then you had to say to yourself, well, what about the ones still here trapped behind enemy lines? You know what I'm saying? You got many still trapped. They ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody. They need a hand, to guide them. And so many times you on the battlefield. You're on the battlefield, and you just have to understand, for the greater cause, it might, you might be in danger's way. But what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna flee, and everybody gonna run. It'll make you want to run. You see? It'll make you want to run, because you have bodies dropping like flies. After they killed this brother, M03, they was like 8 bodies was dropping in a matter of days, behind this. Bodies dropping. All because a motherfucker can't, take a joke. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it myself. I done seen motherfuckers overplay their hand. Overplay their hand about some shit. And it might, one of my niggas. Love him. But he overplayed his hand. He understood that. He understood. He overplayed his hand, motherfucker talking jokes and shit. And he jumped and fired on him and broke the boy jaw. And he was, homies. You know what I'm saying? Homies and shit. Broke his motherfucking jaw. All type of travesty in the neighborhood between the blocks and shit, tension and shit. It got ignorant. It was ignorant for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, damn, a cloud hanging over the motherfucking, the hood and shit. We not knowing when the shit gonna go down, but it's going down. And it went down, and it hung over the community for a while, like, damn, That's why you had to just, it's crazy, but we had to build, we had to fortify our manhood. That's really what it's about. Motherfuckers got to fortify their damn manhood. If, tell them motherfucker, man, chill. I ain't about to, we ain't even, that's why I don't play with no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let me get the fuck on. When I see motherfuckers going left, it's time to exit. It's time to motherfucking exit. You can't, move around. But this is what happened. You got egos. You got little nigga with big niggas with little egos. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say something about you and shit. You crack like you crack like glass and shit. You ready. You ready to shoot them up, bang, bang, over some bullshit. Motherfucker cap a joke on you and shit. Yeah, nigga learn how to get back on the nigga, man. You understand? Or move around. It's a choice to make. But lives and shit, you got 10 bodies, 2, 3 niggas locked up. 10 bodies and 2, 3 niggas locked up. Cause a motherfucker can't take no jokes. You mean to tell me this all go back to a nigga capping jokes? Man, this shit is wild. These niggas ain't got no manhood out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't niggas is, ain't got no fortified manhood, no fortress of consciousness, you see, where you could repel certain shit. And so, yeah, this is a very sad situation. But this is what when I get, I'm some young brothers and shit might see this and nigga, listen here. It's about getting the paper, enjoying that wealth. Nigga, it's about expanding your wealth. You don't see these motherfuckers or other races out here. They get paper and get more paper and more paper. Keep getting paper, nigga. Straight up. That's the mission. Fuck all that, move around. Leave these niggas behind. If they can't motherfucking get on the plan with you, nigga, to make more paper, shut your motherfucking mouth. Leave these little dumbass niggas alone and keep getting, doing the right thing. Drop their ass. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you get the fuck on. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You want to get paper with me? We can get paper. You understand what I'm saying? I'll keep you on the team. We can grow, nigga, expand, nigga, laugh about this shit on yachts and shit on overseas somewhere. But I'm not about to go to jail over no bullshit fucking with you hoe ass niggas. Period. Fuck these hoe ass niggas. And that's really what it boiled down to. And so I always, I'm going to talk to, hip hop is the medium of the day. That's where you're going to find your children. And if you ain't ready to understand what they watching, then you gonna get left behind. You gonna be left behind, and they ain't gonna even pay. Yeah, they'll love you, and they'll, and then as soon as they hit them, they think about hitting the dough. They ain't gonna think about a goddamn thing you've been talking about, because they gonna see you as slow. You know what I'm saying? That's how we always, we love our parents, but we in the streets. We think the streets is hip. We think the streets is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Granny, you don't know what it is. Granny, goddamn. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. They know what they talking about, but we look at it as, oh, they don't know what we doing. They don't know what we talking about. But, we had to reach back. We had to, tell the young brothers, man, we got to talk to them in numbers. You know what I'm saying? The elder brothers out there, and majority of them niggas stupid. That's what happened when you get 2 generations back to back. You know what I'm saying? And the third one get 2 generations of ignorant ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the ignorant niggas pump. I mean, how in the fuck is this happening? That show you the absence of real black manhood out here. You know what I'm saying? Because the brothers were supposed to band it together. You know what I'm saying? And dealt with this shit by now. You know what I'm saying? Saving their own sons. These your sons out here dying like this, nigga. I mean, what the fuck? You ain't protecting the women. You ain't protecting your children. You ain't protecting the elders. What the fuck? You killing your motherfucking soldiers. You killing your army, nigga. And this shit is the most, when you talking about, man, most motherfuckers got to come in with a military to defeat a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You destroying your own army. God damn, this shit don't make no sense. We got to wake the fuck up, man. Straight up. And so this is a very sad situation where about 10 10 brothers then lost their lives, young brothers. You know, sad situation. We got to reach back, continue to put positive information out there into the atmosphere, because it'll reverberate. It's gonna catch somebody. So we just got to keep, as you know, as conscious brothers, and not, you know, glorifying this shit. You know what I'm saying? But speaking to what's going on with some consciousness, that, you know, a young brother or sister might hear this and say, you know what? That elder right there is 100. I feel him. I feel her. I you know what? I got to change. I got to quit hanging around these hoe ass niggas before I end up in the same predicament. This is what we got to do, family. You know, don't run from your children, because people that run from their children will soon go into extinction. This is Brother General Sarasu and said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. I want y'all to subscribe immediately. Do not get up off of here without subscribing. Hit that like button so we can share this message to our family out there, and just share it with your family and friends. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. I'll be right back. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.